Hi, fans especially of the Toon, and welcome to the Big Mac Footy Special. This is the show that you all really want, and what a fantastic game it was on Tuesday night for the Toon and for Man U. 3-3, it had absolutely everything, and of course the hopes are raised that all's going to be well. For Man U, they hope to get in the top four for Europe next year, and they're really knocking on the door because of that. They could have done with the 3 points, so could we, of course, and we're still in the bottom three. And remember, just before half-time, we were 2-0 down to Manchester United. Bournemouth were leading 1-0, and also the Aston Villa were winning 1-0. So it was a terrible, terrible time. Then came Ronaldo's goal. The whole thing was full of drama and excitement. And you've got to think about what's going to happen to the future. Well, Saturday we're playing West Ham. Now, I was really hoping that this transfer window we were going to get Andy Carroll to come back. Coming back home, the fans could really welcome him. The whole Toon would be alive with excitement if Andy Carroll came back to where he belongs. But of course, his hamstring's gone. I've never known the hamstrings. In the old days, did they have hamstrings? Have human beings suddenly sort of invented hamstrings and they're clutching their backs of their legs all the time? I never remember that, but poor old Andy Carroll once again injured. So the only solution, I think, a short-term solution for a striker, what about Peter Crouch? Unhappy at Stoke, they're not playing him very much. Great target man still. So I would suggest we go for Peter Crouch. Would be a terrific. His wife's not too bad either, Abby Clancy. She'd help as well. But I think Peter Crouch could be a real help for us. But a huge game against West Ham. And it is extraordinary at the moment. We're 13-8 favourites with 7-4 West Ham and 5-2 the draw. So we're favourites there. The way we played was a magnificent game. Man U played well, fantastic footy. But we're still in the bottom three. Absolutely amazing. Villa win, so they're trying to crawl their way back out of it. Soppy Sunderland, of course, are still in the relegation zone, and they're still below us. Thank goodness for that. But footy really, the game, when I was watching it, it was awful. The booby cooked me a roast leg of pork with all the crackling and all that kind of thing and all the spreads, plus I had a bottle of Pink Dom Perignon, and I was in a terrible sweat. Sweat was pouring off me. Terrible state I was in. The heart was thumping and everything like that. So, Saturday against West Ham, footy's really going now. Should we get Peter Crouch? That's my solution. In the transfer window, we've got Shelvey and we've got these French guys coming. We spent about 19 million already in January. And Shelvey, I think, will be a big advantage. Real tough player for Swansea. He can score the odd goal. Bit headstrong, but we need a striker. So Peter Crouch should be my solution now that Andy Carroll's off the list because of his injury. But wasn't it a fantastic game on Tuesday? Hope that we do well against the Hammers. Isn't footy? It does grab you, doesn't it? Not quite as much as racing does, though.